It's going. It's all good. Get my little coffee and whatnot. I'm still trying to wake up. Got a few minutes to do a whole bunch of things, but I want to make some things clear about last night. Mm, that coffee is good. Dangerous though. Make some things clear about last night when I was saying, what you got to be willing to do and whatnot. I wasn't saying do anything to go out there and get views. I wasn't saying do anything to, make things happen or whatever the case may be. I'm saying believe in what's possible for you. Mm-hmm. I'm all right. I'm all right, Margie. We had an awesome live stream last night. I appreciate all you folks for coming through and watching. Broke a record, 26 people in the live stream. But I say to people, believe what's possible for you. What's going on, John Hawk? Like, I appreciate you for coming through. I was saying to a person I was talking to on the phone, sometimes our belief have to catch up to our skills. There's things that are possible for us. Work, true boss. I don't know who's a true boss. I don't know if you're talking about me or you. But a lot of times in life, our faith, our belief, our confidence in what we do, has to catch up with our skill level. And, what's going on, Linden? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. Wish I could have these pancakes with you. But I think that's what I was trying to allude to last night. And forgive me if I didn't express that as clearly as I probably should have. Excuse me as I sip this coffee. But a lot of times in life, people give up on things because they lack belief or confidence in themselves and the things that they know they can do. And I say to you people in the chat, anybody that may watch afterward, that there are things that out there that you can do. Be it, something with dancing, singing, photography, how you cook, creativity, just with videos or, just your love of nature, whatever it is that you're into. You have to be willing to try and go out there and go after it with the best of your ability and try everything that's worth trying in order to make it happen. And that's what I was alluding to last night. By no means am I saying go out there and try to go after it and go get it by any means necessary. Nah. I mean, don't do nothing to compromise yourself. Don't do anything just to, go after the love of the people and, put yourself out there. I mean, looking crazy just for the sake of looking crazy. But, like I said, if you got a dream, you got a goal, look at the possibilities of, what you can do with it. I mean, because you never know. I just say you don't give up on yourself. This coffee is so good right now. I shouldn't even drink coffee like I do. But yeah. I guess that's what it was. I mean, and I'm sorry if it came off last night as if I was just telling people to go after it and it doesn't matter or just do anything and put yourself out there and expose yourself in a way where you could just get whatever result or whatever thing you're doing. No, be sensible about how you go after things. Be wise. Use wisdom, with the belief, with the confidence that you gain up over time, with understanding that, hey, look, whatever I'm after and whatever I'm trying to do, it is possible, just with your thoughts, with who you surround yourself with, with what you make the attempt to do, with just having that particular belief. Some people, if you come from a religious standpoint, have that faith, that, God will provide, those things in time for you to move forward and go into where you need to be, and then you say faith cometh by hearing by the word of God, But Random Life Production, thank you for coming through here. Sorry I didn't stay a little bit longer. I'm actually pressed for time, Random, because if I would have stayed too long on the live stream that you had going on, I wouldn't be able to do the live stream that I was doing, and I saw you on, and then I came on. And I encourage people to support Random Life. Check out Lynn Denton. Awesome channels. You know, like I said, cool people that come by my live streams. And most people don't know that it's because of you know, it's because of Random Life that I actually live stream. You know, like I said, because I remember she was telling me to live stream. She was trying to get me onto these live streams, and I was like, I was avoiding it for months. You know, I didn't really want to live stream. I really didn't want to get on here and deal with the people and whatnot. And I would go to her live streams and whatnot, and she was talking, and Random has her way, her easy way about her. Sometimes, you know, her persistent way about herself. And she was just telling me, Mel, you should, you know, you should. And she was giving some compelling reasons and whatnot. And then, you know, after a while, I said, you know what, why not? Why not try these live streams? You know, what else could I lose? And, you know, I'm glad I did it. And I thank Random Life for that, you know, Random Life Productions, you know, more specifically. You know, because you know, you have to believe in yourself, you know, that you know, some of these things are possible. And I think what had to happen was, you know, my belief, my faith in what I could do, you know, had to catch up with what was possible. Margie, what are you saying? True intentions can prosper. Patience is a must. I agree with you, Margie. I definitely agree with you. You know, and you know, you have to be patient with the process, and a lot of people aren't. You know, I mean, and the reality is, a lot of us have lives with jobs and responsibilities and things going on. So you know, don't put too much pressure on yourself to, you know, make things happen. But you know, put in the work, you know, if you care about this thing. And it's like it's been said, you know, whether it be it online, be it offline, you know, be it in relationships, you know, be it in you know, like deeply serious situations or not so serious situations. People make time for what's important to them. You know, and if this is something that's important to you, be it online, be it offline, be it something that you're passionate about, it takes time. You know, it's almost like an agricultural thing. You know, which is almost which is in a biblical sense too. You know, seed time and harvest. You know, you plant the seed. What's going on, Deadhead? You plant the seed. You know, you give it time to grow, and then you reap the harvest. Sometimes the harvest is not for you. Sometimes the harvest is for other people. Sometimes people have already reaped harvests for you in order to move forward, and then, you know, you pass on the blessings to whoever else is next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Deadhead is cool. Deadhead is cool. You know, yeah, he's come by a couple of times, a cool supporter and whatnot. You know, but yeah, I mean, that's just where I'm at with it right now. And I get discouraged just like anybody else. I get, you know, challenged with different things and whatnot. And then situations happen like last night, you know, where, you know, like I said, I had 26 people in the chat, or not last night, this morning. I had 26 people in the chat for a 1 a.m. live stream on Monday morning. Like, wow, wow. So you never know. Perseverance is crucial to a successful life. Exactly. And I think a lot of us lack perseverance because maybe we may not believe in what it is that we're trying to do. It's like a graphic of the two men. You know, yeah, 26 people in the chat. Yeah, random. It was a record. It was a record. We almost went for 27. 26 people in the chat. I think it was 20 likes. What's going on, Wagner ITC? Yeah, so it's almost like the graphic with the two men. On one end, or on one part of the graphic, one man is chipping away trying to get towards the goal. There's two tunnels. One man is chipping away trying to get to the goal, and he's so far away, you know, for the goal, but he's going at it like, you know, he's almost there. Then there's another man at the bottom who is almost there. All he has to do is keep chipping away, you know, at the rock, and he's almost to the goal, but he gets discouraged and he goes away. He walks away because the goal is right there, but he doesn't believe that he has a chance. And what happens is the guy that's above is just, it doesn't care. He's going to keep going until he gets the goal. And the guy beneath is just discouraged because you had to work so much to try to get to where you need to get to. And a lot of times in life, I think some of us are like that, to where we're almost there, and all we had to do is just chip away one more piece of rock, you know, one more step, and you'll get where you need to go. Yeah, people need to believe in themselves, Deadhead, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't. And the biggest cheerleader that you need a lot of times is yourself. You know, there's times when I have to hype myself up and whatnot. Sometimes you have to continually chip into this. You know, the end doesn't matter how old you are, how it goes. Yes, and that's just crazy you say that, Random. I was talking to a gentleman last night, you know, about this, you know, coworker or whatever, and I was saying, look, just because you get older, you know, you don't have to put on your grave clothes. You know, just because, you know, you didn't accomplish, your dreams, or whatever it is that you thought you would do doesn't mean it's over. It's like an old timer told me that sometimes the problem is when people don't accomplish their dreams, they forget to pick up a new dream, whatever that is. Let's say you thought you would have been a sports star when you were younger, and it didn't happen. So what do? You stop dreaming? You stop having a passion for things? No, you pick up a new dream. You find a new hobby. You put yourself in a new sphere. You transform. You evolve. Because even sports stars, when you look at somebody like a Michael Jordan, or like Kobe Bryant, or Jerry Rice, or like I said, all these other sports stars, Joe Montana, whoever, they've had to do other things after they retired. You're not you're a sports legend forever, but you're not actually a sports star. In the same sense, you have to evolve. You have to change with the times. You have to become something different. Even when it seems bleak, even when it seems dark. Even when it seems like nobody's paying attention. You never know when it's going to strike. You never know where your breakthrough is going to come. And I think a lot of people out there, because things don't go their way, they stop. Like with me, I wanted to stop YouTube. I wanted to hey, what's going on, baby girl Neil? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I wanted to stop YouTube. I wanted to give up on this thing a couple of times. But I've been encouraged, and I had people, personal friends, that watched me rant about it, and people not watching my videos, and maybe I'm wasting my time, and all this other stuff. Yeah, nah, no, you don't hate no YouTube, baby girl Neil. Nah, just listen, you don't hate YouTube. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Yes, great quote. Great quote. Failure is not final. You know what I'm saying? And failure is not fatal, and success is not final. They're so true. It's like that. But like I said, it's a process. It's a journey. If anything, each day is its own transformation. Each process is its own transformation. Just like with me in these live streams. Even if I don't always get the numbers that I got this morning, like I said, I'm not gonna always have 26 people in the chat, watching me and giving me thumbs up, and all the comments and stuff that I had like last night. But it's a transformation. It's a journey. At the end of this journey, who knows who I'll become. Sorry, I'm saying, yeah, no. It's all good, Margie. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's come through into the chat. I'm grateful. Like I said, if I have 3, if I have 1, sometimes I'm talking to myself on this live stream or whatever, which is fine. I think live stream is a hit and miss, but you learn from each one of them. Yes, I agree, Random Life. You learn from each one of these live streams, but I'm grateful to you, Random Life, for making the suggestion that I do it, because without it, I think I would have missed out on a great wave that's going on a great engagement with the community and creativity that's going on. Right now we're in the age of live streaming, whether you want to believe it or not. You got people live streaming. You got folks live streaming and their mama live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Their mama, their daddy, your grandmama, mama's live streaming. You got people live streaming from the beyond. Paranormal activity. Got you a YouTube account from the grave. I don't know, but that's good coffee. But yeah, it's a transformation. It's a journey. I tell people, give themselves a chance, because you never know where the day is going to take you. Just like with me in this live stream, sometimes it's not even about the numbers. It's about the engagement. It's about the experience. It's about putting that message out there. It's about that transformation. It's about that ability to grow. Because with each live stream, I've gained more confidence. I need to do a live stream from a graveyard, but I'd be petrified. Listen, well, be careful with that, Random. If you're going to do a live stream from a graveyard, go with some protection. Go with some goons or something like that, just in case something jumps out the grave on you or something like that. Make sure you have a couple of flashlights out there. Somebody told me to do that from a grave site, but then there's the whole Logan Paul thing. I don't know how people would take that. Yeah, they say you're disrespecting the dead. Anyway, maybe I'll stand outside the graveyard or do a Halloween one. I don't know, but yeah, for the most part, like I say to folks out there, just believe in yourself, man. Believe in what's possible. The goons will probably run quicker than me. Funny. You're probably right. There's a lot of scary people, Listen, I walked through the gravesite like I was comfortable there, but at the same time, filming stuff, I thought about the Logan Paul situation. So, like I said, people are overly sensitive. So they were like, "Oh, you show my family's grave site. Now I gotta come get you and shut you down, and all the spirits of the dead coming after you." Nah. So for me, I don't want to deal with that headache. But yeah, probably would be cool, green screen or something. I don't know. I I don't know. It's like I said, if this resonates with anybody, like I said, you got to push past it. Yeah, people are scared. If this resonates with anybody, I say, look, you know, push past the doubts, push past the fears, push past the stuff that that people tell you, because people they told me in the beginning I was crazy. They told me in the beginning that this, like I said, this ain't gonna work. Why are you sitting there talking to strangers online, and why are you wasting your time with these folks and whatnot and stuff like that? And I just told people that know me personally, look, I even told my mother, I'm trying to create opportunities. I'm trying to make some things happen, trying to see where this goes. I'm not just here live streaming or putting out videos just because I want to be seen. If anybody knows me personally, they know, like I said, at one point I wasn't online at all. I wouldn't say I went dark, but I kind of was just like on a little boycott or like a away mission or something like that. Sometimes the crazy ones get the opportunity to do amazing things. Yes, I agree, Random Life. The crazy ones do get the chance to do amazing things. Here's to the crazy ones. They say you're bugged out, you're insane, but we see genius. Like I said, saying how did the commercial go? Here's to the crazy ones, the round pegs in the square hole. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just the ones that are crazy enough to think they can change the world are often the ones who do. I mean, look, I just, for me, this had to happen. I can't speak for anybody else. I had to do these live streams. I had to do the things that people were telling me won't work. I had to believe in what I'm doing. I had to say this. Yes, yeah, Random. You gotta be. Life is boring if you sit around listening to what other people tell you is possible and you should do, and you go to the status quo. It's boring. If I didn't do these live streams, if I didn't engage with you folks, if I didn't reach for the opportunities and potentials out there, I'm cheating myself. Yeah, there you go. Nah, you gotta express yourself. Yeah, no, it is Random. This is an outlet, a vessel for your thoughts, for the expression, but it's also a journey. It's also a transformation. You know, it is that thing where you become somebody or something else at the end of it. You never know what you will become, but you know that you can become, something else. You know that the journey, the process will change you in some way, hopefully in the best ways, possible. Because if I would have not done these things, if I would have not taken the time out to meet people like yourself, Random Light, Baby Girl Neil, Deadhead, the Green Bay Wackies of the world, what made me start YouTube? This is a question I've been asked this one before. I actually did a video on this, but I respect you, Random, so I'll answer this. No, I'd really just the real story behind it is that I was with Metro PCS, right? And you needed to have an account and a Google account, a Google Plus account. I think it was a Google Plus account or something like that, and or Android account. And once you get the Android account, it was hooked up to Google Plus, and Google Plus, I think at one point was connected to YouTube. So I just had it arbitrarily. But what actually made me start to do the YouTube thing is that I had a bad relationship, and I was trying not to, lash out in any negative way, because that's not my style, and besides, I like to look cool. I don't want to give people too much attention that don't deserve that attention, whether it was my fault or their fault, whatever. So it was kind of almost like therapy, where I would release videos and just, release whatever tension and negative energy that I needed to release. And I just started to really just, do videos as a almost as a hobby thing or whatnot. I didn't really take it as serious, and I just put out stuff and whatnot and expressed myself. And some of it was a little dark. I had to delete a lot of those videos, which is fine, and over time, I just started to look at the potential for what YouTube could become for me. I started to take this more serious, yeah, no, that's what it was though, Random. And what I did with it was just basically say, hey, you know what? Maybe not just use this thing as a venting thing. Let's see if there's any other potential with this. Let's see if there's a potential to, actually make some videos to promote my poetry. That's what it became. It became something to try to promote my poetry and stuff like that. And then as I wanted to promote my poetry, I started saying, okay, well, you know what? I could do other things as well. I could basically vlog, or I could do cooking videos, or I can communicate with people. I can do a how-to video. Let me see what's possible. Maybe then there comes random life, and then you say, okay, wow, maybe I could live stream and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I see YouTube as a display canvas. Anything creatively is possible. Yes, and I say to so many different people out there that if you're not on YouTube or thinking about it in some way, and you're a creative type person, then you're missing out. Because this is the age of the creativity of YouTube, of the possibilities, whether you're making money or not. This is a chance to learn, to grow. This is a chance. You don't want to miss this wave, this generation, this era. The chance to see what is possible. Believe in what's possible. Believe in what is in your hands. Look at the technology that we have. And I mean, some of us as kids, I know myself included, wish that we had this. Never fear, Salty Nuts is here. Yes, no fear. And that's what I'm saying. Not Salty Nuts is here, but yeah, Salty Nuts is here. Look at the possibilities of what is possible now. Because as a kid, oh my God, if I would have had this, who knows, I'd probably be in a lot more trouble than there's some of these kids out there. But I'm kind of glad though too. Yes, Salty Nuts is in the house. Yeah. Oh, we'll leave it at that. I was gonna say so crazy, but thanks for stopping by, Salty Nuts. It is an honor and a privilege to have Salty Nuts in the live stream. But that's funny. Yeah, like I said, this is a time, man. I say don't let this pass you. Don't let this go over you. As far as the ability to use the technology that we have. Because think about this now. You have your ability to take your smartphone and create awesome, engaging content. The click. Thank you. Yo, what's up? What's up? I appreciate you, bro. That was a cool live stream we did last time. I gotta get to your channel. I think I'm sub to you. I'm not sure, but I definitely gotta check you out. I think I'm sub to you. I think. If I'm not, I'll correct that remedy and whatnot. But for the most part, yeah. For the most, I was about to say something. Yeah. For the most part, don't let this era, don't let this time, elude you as far as to what you can do with the creativity, the ideas that you have in your head, the passion, that you have in your heart and whatever. There's nothing on my channel. Sorry about that. There's just Salty Nuts there. Like I said, I don't know if I could say much more on it. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Like I said, only you know your passion. Only you know what's possible. Only you know what's in your heart. But if anything I could tell you, don't give up on it. Regardless of whatever it is, regardless of how meaningless or insignificant you may think your dreams, your goals, the efforts that you're putting forth. You never know, because one step adds to another step, to another step, to another step. Then you have a staircase to success, or you have a staircase to your journey, your destination, a road, a path. So it's just Salty gets some nuts on the channel. Wow. Oh wow, that's funny. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. So, Salty Snickers. Wow, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, Random does have that sense of humor. It's all good. It's all good. We love you, Random. We love your Random life. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, you folks know these things. I'm not saying anything new. I'm not saying anything revolutionary right now. This, if anything, is more of a reminder. Believe in yourself. Believe in your talent. Allow your faith, your confidence, to catch up with your ability. Let these things meet and destiny collide and become what you need to become. Don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits. Challenge what's possible. Just go after it. If anything, don't just like seek it, stalk it. Stalk your destiny. Stalk your success. Stalk your your goals, your destiny. You know, I mean, stalk it like you on the prowl. You know, like you almost like a damn predator or something like that. I'm not saying stalk people, but I'm talking about your destiny, your goals. You know what I'm saying? You know, hunt it down. You know, like you a detective on the case or something like that. Because sometimes that's what it takes. You know, go after it like you're chasing a fugitive. You know what I mean? You know, go after your destiny. You know, go after what's possible. You know, because sometimes that's what it takes. Because there's so many obstacles in the way, and sometimes, you know, our worst enemies are ourselves. Sometimes you have to overcome yourself. You know, sometimes self-doubt creeps in, and it's more effective than that of the world. You know, and you know, when you look at it that way, you have to understand that, you know, it takes that willingness each day to get up and go after it. You know, no matter what the cause, no matter what the challenge, no matter what the limitations. You know, if it means something to you. If it's not that important, if it's not that deep, then that's what it is. Self-doubt is a hard thing. It can drag you down so much. Yes, it can. You know, self-doubt can drag you down so much because what happens is that you can take on the doubts and the criticisms of others and make it your own. Sometimes the self-doubt doesn't start with you. Somebody else may have said that, you know, you're insignificant, or you're stupid, or you're lazy, or you'll never be anything. And then you listen to it long enough, and it becomes the self-fulfilling prophecy, you know, to the point where, you know what, you're thinking that these thoughts are your own thoughts. And you start to, if you pay attention, if you're wise, or if you get clarity, you realize that these thoughts may not even started with you. This may have been something that was said to you as a child, or at work, or maybe from somebody who wanted to be with you and they couldn't get with you, so now they tear you down. Or, you know, friends that you know are no longer friends, who look at you differently, or people that are just jealous of you because of your disposition. You know, I mean, it could be different things. You know, sometimes it is, you know, just because of the backgrounds and things that we've come from, but you can overcome your background. You can overcome the negativity. You know, you can overcome the circumstances. The question is, what are you willing to do? Are you willing to see past it? You have to be willing to see past that. And that's what I was alluding to last night. I learned a lot in life not to compare myself to others. That can be one of the worst things for self-doubt ever. Yes, it can be one of the worst things to try to compare yourself to others when, you know, nobody can be more you than you. You know, to quote Dr. Seuss, you know, nobody can do what you do better than you do. You know, whoever you are, you know, be it you the Salty Nuts, the Random Light, the Click, you know, Baby Girl Neil, whoever you are, you know, Deadhead, you know, Green Bay Wackies of the world, Cab Sevens, Big Guys, Rebel State Sovereigns, you know, Granny Monster, Eagle VP, you know, Jeanette, Pickering, Pixie Channel, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can be more you than who you are. You know, nobody can be more random life than random life, you know? You see, like that's his books, they are legendary. Yes, they are legendary, you know, but the quote is legendary as well. You know, nobody can be more you than you, you know? I mean, who else is going to be more random life than random life? You know, I mean, that's a cheap imitation. Who's going to be more Mel Mel than Mel Mel, the original Mel Mel, you know? Like I said, the OG Mel Mel from Brooklyn. You know, who's going to be more Mel Mel than me from Red Hook West? It's not going to happen. Don't, you know, accept no imitations, you know, when it comes to you in your life. Accept no imitations. Accept nothing less than what you can be, you know, or what you should be. Accept no imitations. And the problem a lot of times in life is that people accept the imitation of life. They accept the imitations of themselves. You know, Dr. Seuss was from that being. Yeah, he was. What are you saying? God knows that you would scare the heck out of me if I met her. Well, yeah, no. It's not gonna say. We're not gonna accept a imitation random life. We're not gonna do that. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The Click. When you said the Bean, you said Beantown. I was like, he said from the Bean. I was like, oh, okay, that was the slang for Beantown. I got you, Click. I got you, Click. I mean, I'm a little hip. I'm with it. You know, I'm not old, but yeah, nah. Let me stop. Yeah, man. But like I said, you know, don't accept less than what's possible for you. And a lot of times we give up on ourselves. You know, we settle. I actually be in NY in the summer. Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, who knows? We probably link up or something, man. You know, you come check me out. I'm at St. Patrick's Cathedral. I'll be there all summer. But yeah, that's what it is. And the last of that, yeah, grab a Reuben. Oh, what you know about a Reuben? What you know about that, man? Okay. But yeah, you know, like I said, it's a situation where Go after what's possible. Believe what's in your hands. Understand the tools and things that you have around you. Don't be afraid to take on the challenges of life. These are things that you all know. I'm not telling any of you anything different. Sometimes when I have these live streams like that, these are just reminders. What is a Reuben? What is a Reuben? I'll let you. I'll let you explain that one. I'll let you explain that one. Click. I'll let you explain that one. For random life. Reuben is something very special. I'll let you explain that one. But yeah, because I'm actually about to get off of here actually too. Wow. I'm sorry. I just got caught there. Like I said, to you folks out there, go after the possibilities. Don't let your self-doubt get in the way. Believe in the journey and the process of what you're doing, and be changed. And don't be afraid of what's to come. Yeah, it's a sandwich. It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich, random. It's a sandwich. It's a special sandwich, Yeah. So, it's a hot sandwich. Yeah. So don't go crazy. You can still look it up, random. You can still look it up. But it's a sandwich. It's a famous sandwich. It's a special sandwich. It's something it's popular around this time of year anyway too. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, especially around or after Holy Week or whatever the case. But yeah, folks, go after what's possible. Don't be afraid to face each day and the challenges that come, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Thank you as always, folks, for being here, coming to do the live stream. I definitely appreciate you. None of this is lost on me. Believe in what's possible. Believe in what's possible for your life. Believe in what's possible for your family, for your community. What's possible for you to do in the world. And as always, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.